Yo, adesima me mamo ajo papa de ba ene ajubadi so the seat show eye mosumfo modishare the flag bearer ene meti adwamu nyankopon ye adoma 9:30 pepe na ya bu ye kitem na ofoforo so abeteki over ensem no eye akese ensemporo ensem big sani ade bia ye de ebremu no na ya do emu ba ko mienu miense bi mu suko na ye de emu nchechemu abremu se be ya moso mobehunia eko enuti mo akwaba kese pa odihye pa na mehu wo sani se programs bebre ho no mark enumri obepese obekwa akofie nanso eye adwara no wukwade bia no nso mpemu ekopem no nkrompemu na wode ofidie no ato na 2 na wo hwe the seat dia na jese nhira kese pa na oye enuti obehye ne nso de amame ene enkrofo bi ehwe no wo eye New Jersey ene show no enkrofo bi ehwe no New Jersey kukua ene Foster Bano ene Foster Bano yesi ene mo de mo TV no abesi mo porch mo se mo garage ena mo hwe eye the seat mo se ene flag bearer me mo mudin te ene mabo mudin papa New Jersey nyame enhramu na mo afoforo so nka yese dwumadie no ye de ahye eso a enesa ene ensam no nsem bi esisi wo mrahye bedwam nso eye sa show yinko the seat show ena aya ye de nsem esisi wo mrahye bedwam no de ebrewo enoti obehye ne nso eye adoma princess apia dankwa a oye parliamentary correspondent at the pure decade ye media na daroma obeba na wa ode parliament nsem a esi ye ene fresh one kra ode abeboyen ena afi so ye say oil discovery bia NDC aban John Mahama His Excellency ene the Minister for Energy honorable Jinapo womo ede enyeme bi hoahoa omo ho asif se womo ene womo ye nanso domkuma na ewo mrahye bedwam ekyerese akwese ne aban etum futuro ede egu Ghana fo ni so esane se the oil discoveries na aban we take credit no aban we enye hwe den emfa hunti aban hwe no onfa credit no emma nia ese no if you also a dwumadie kese bi papa ene amene mo kese na University of Ghana mpotemu honum na ehuru dendende adentra esane se onum nyamfo Kennedy ohene Agyapong incoming ade a ode ne movement no ekọ University of Ghana na yese ne esi wo hode yebepe Tescon penimu pa the president of the Tescon University of Ghana osan ye local nooks president edema University of Ghana ne no ebetwetwe nkomo no watwanfoni no ebi ede akire ye free also ana the late Ernest Yaokumi ni wo no ateki new twist ne wofa ni mpompa abeka se wono de ne wofa se ne ewo Ernest Yaokumi no onim se enye odomankuma na eto nsafre no na mom nkrofo bi nsa ehyehyem esane se abrantie no ewini akwatia seat no owini wie nyina na nkrofo eka se ahade by elections beba pe na wo mu bisa se obi a wadi nkunim ewo elections mu de eba ne sen ena mo kasafa by elections mu by elections so de ebeba na ebia member of parliament no wa resign anase wa ka baabi anase wa ye incapacitated and so no na sa nyema miensa me on resign ye onye incapacitated onwuye nenso na esisi ebimu ano a omobode ro se enye den a akotia de there will be by election and no so ena the late Ernest Yaokumi ni wofa kase ejina so akase ogidi se ni wofa ase ni wo no na jese ebimu enim ho bi because owini wie ye de court yesi ye man ntena mrahye bedwam ne man ntena mrahye bedwam ochina ema court high court ebo sa ensem no eguye ema ye clear no ema na wa hye na dwuma se as a member of parliament all representing the people of Akwatia ena yanti asem de since some few days ago ayete se NS Yaokumi waye nyamedia dodo na ati ye kra na wo mu engine ne sa ne sa brante no se unim ne pa otumu sa ho brase ni papa na oye obuade na osum the people of Akwatia ye nti na dodo na adwene ye omudada including myself. I didn't believe it until yenya confirmation ye be sign aka say Awurade mfa ne kra ensie ma ye ena numrei ye ne abrante baako boga yes boga in fact onye boga ketonze boga na ya na ye wo mu ahodo na we de boga mu boga pa ena yensa aka no eye fidua mu ene enumre e wo the seat so a ene ne ba betwetwe enkomo sa boga yi me introduce ni wi a wa obeti ase ni ntam so ye boga o de boga for no aba makache ne se omma eye slangs no omma emra form so ahade eye the seat show yensa dan tebrofo ti no onyire no no honka twi no emayen ono so ye ne betwetwe enkomo kakra efa eye nimo Honorable Kennedy Agyapong ene enyema Honorable Kennedy Agyapong aye a office amanone womo wa broche Ghana fo wa broche nyina sebe womo nya ekwan se womo beto abane bi delegate abane bi anka womo nyina beto ama Honorable Kennedy Agyapong no ensem a Ghana fo wo amanone ede ebre delegates no ene eye abrantie ede beba bedum yen ewo the seat show so eno tino ansana eye ye be ko ye nimu no em se Ablekuma North nsem no so ye ne eye the secretary eye otwetwefo penny a owo Ablekuma North constituency ye the New Patriotic Party ye ne no ebetwetwe enkomo ye ne betwetwe enkomo kakra afi eye Ablekuma North constituency ni ahwe ni ekoso sa abato no omo ahokeka omo de ko abato no mnati sense abato no kura no ombeko anase se ne ya tete no the New Patriotic Party so omo distance omo hu anase omo enko sa kense because omo hu se kana na bi pese ko so omo de omo nyina so ane se ye to aba no 2024 omo kenkan ye no na MPP edi nkunim by 414 votes enti omo ntiase se obi se mente me ho ase na ehuna bi ekoso ye threaten penifo ewo isi na ebia omo so omo di ehu dane eye nsem ani in fact nsem a apie free mu no enye pleasant at all na je se we ya ban a obetumi ehunahuna state institutions Obama ba ha okase we should build strong institutions not individuals strong institutions enti se be ya aban bi entumi enkohunahuna institutions no na so ekamia ye se unya tumi a otumi nia otumi di tumi no eye nia ope His Excellency John Dramani Mahama watia se mama ni tumi enti odi tumi no ebeye nia wope enuti ye ne eye Honorable Frederick Green oyo church for penny edima eye MPP amanyoko no Ablekuma North constituency na ye no atwetwe nkomo na another issue am pese ye kan ho asema ansa na yakoye nim no ene se message bi aba MPP delegates a womoto aba no dodo na de bi a kire yen se efiri asoye bi a so-called patriotic and as a patriot news na message na no epese kire o se nanu yi a Sanity Africa ede nhwehwemu abato mu nhwehwemu ebetu dwa na eche se Honorable Kennedy Agyapong wahuri edikan almost 52% no I say anye ebi mu de enti na ahohare so no ya package message bi de ma delegates ni say omo mosa ade ningu because womo according to womo no fake news menye sure say Sanity Africa omo ye represented in 4 other African countries say jumedie we omo di no fake no fake munche say your friend is saying munche nienti fake news message no na that's no every patriot news na menken kan message no emfa mamu na ya na 9th July wukuda 9th July na delegates ni bi the messages we ascend ye mu bi say yenhwe messages ye de ebro say please disregard the message Kennedy Agyapong leads MPP raised by 51.4. Not just say omumongu delegates no emungu say reporter abeto dwa say honorable Wahiri Edikan with almost 52%. And also we have discovered that the polls are fake. We have discovered. Who are you? Uka say we now. Who are the you? No, because the MPP structures, no, we don't know anything called Patriot News. Me sure say Oko national officer. Ombe to me actually say this so-called Patriot News, no, production this so-called Patriot News, no, the structures of the new Patriotic Party. And tinkophobia, survey no outcome no enya wo mode and no ma continue baby no ma fa MPP album no ma send delegates list into we delegate na enne wo hwe sa adwumade we am ka che say saade we emfiri MPP aso ye nyame ya adomo a eduada se ne ma ka kire mu no Justin from Ponkodua, the general secretary of the new Patriotic Party wa jatum se obeba the seat show so no one ya betwetwe nkomo oba ye be bisa no sa asem we say aso na se na sanction saade we na me de ans onyi ya no kra no make say there be because I know say this Patriot so-called Patriot News no enya de a ewo MPP structures no na say saade we abetodwa. What does it mean? It tells you say yes sir, the so-called and I said the same survey results na one more kase the so-called we no kase fake no kire wo say wo mo yamashi wo say yes saade now unim say fake you disregard it. And then of course say we have discovered that the polls are fake. And I mean bisa who are you? The we no mo ye hwan mo. And where do you operate from? Unsroa no abodin. Or say we will share authentic polls. Who are you? And who determines which polls are authentic? You, the so-called we no, do not determine the polls that are authentic. You will share with you or with us to guide our decision later. Thank you. Well, you don't need to go to a Central University. You don't need to go to a Oxford University. You don't need to go to Harvard, MIT, or University of Ghana, KUST, before you will know, say, Saturday we free as we bia. One more omobonyo the survey report now. Favor Honorable Kennedy or Hine Agyapong. Nobody will tell you say if it's as you. Yes, you don't need to be a very to do rocket science before you know where this thing is coming from. And until the same delegates now Monsaka Saturday when I'm telling you on this show say and you be na baby the Sanity Africa no omo telephone number etudwa omo de omasue omo office address atudwa and na oko internet no so you will see the various service omo ye any omo djuma omo ye den omo die enti se obi ekoshe sa behind this text message no the brewer no wasini who na watro atwini baby eno na meka afasa so called Patriot News no omo de messages na be de abetudwa no production and then numeri ye pese ye hwe enyema na Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong aye no senia ye ka kire mu no de bia ye beyi e de akire mu because niankofo kan say wo ma bre ne ye akandifo aye yi wo ma wo mo ankasa o mo bra bo no mo mfa nya hweda adaro video bia me yi de kire mu brantie no say o ye Kenya no so South Africa no o say eye ne won say Africa yen ya ye to aba na Africa ma ye to aba no ye to aba ko yi akandifo a wo mo enim senia ye create ye bie enwuma. Yes na say omo ko to aba no de ma wo mo a wo mo nim senia bie enwuma na ewie a na sa nkrofo no bedi ye so wie na wo ma ntumi an bie enwuma na man a na ye san bisa ye ho say adenti ena mpanifo no entumi emie enwuma emma ye eya na eye very funny papa enti minim kra ka ne kam san bo sa video no edemam enti na numre ye bebo eye mfoni ebeyi mfoni kakra ede akire mu a mu nim nyama Honorable Ken aye no na mo tie nsem na narration na edi akire no na motumi ede atake mo decision later enti production mo mfa ye en walk through what Honorable Kennedy Agyapong has done.
Want to move forward. I personally don't care whoever wins, so long as we have a peaceful country that you can breed.
Yeah, nananom dom achemfo atechere eno wenu ni eja. No kwasam se ye bon konwa hwansa ye diadanse. Na se aye bi da wo ho a, ye nkofre nyame be kire emo me kire hwe. Honorable Kennedy wo hene Agyapong su konkwa mobro wafu ahia wadidie. Ye bretio dankatio de shipon a wakuku dro sipan ti sie di wiase asodie ni na to wabatira. Wubetumi aje na waye ne yie dodo. Na nyanwa kwara se wubetumi akura wiase mu asodie ni nada. Hwe na adasantintie wonu ana wawe koto na woso obewe kwara wugina chini ana. Hwe wawe akokono woso obewe chiremere kuku a woye den gina chini. Ye wakatachie wuna wushebo na wudi bo shesuo mosa. Na anu mumye fammanuo she wotutu atuo wa abra me kasa me hwese emabunu tutu gumasum ensemu a wo ka kire me ne se okatachi okunini wodanchem nyina pa ba ko sina pem wododo biribi kamfo danso ode benkum nifa wo fa ade wo ma ade wo cha ade emadom emabunu se odwe wo hododo enti 2028 wo mu hia na dodo she okunini ajan kaidum pi na die sina niso ene doso die sina niso a wonyeye ene doso she ni policies doso wonu na wo se wo bayi wo ba be sha kwansere mu kina ama pagya ne humene so wo Ghana na okukudrufu a wo na wa pai mu akase wo sanse wo ye discipline ti wo ba na oh my Ghana ye ni ahohyeso no wo be hyem kina na se wo di dwumadie bi hye wo bi nsa se wonya wani kuhunti ebeye yi okunini odancham nyina pa ohene Agyapong wo tuon krase se wo di adwuma hye wo bi nsa se wonya wo be hwe ama wo ni nu aye adwuma frenchim na wo ye ni ye okandi fupasu enie Mosa okunini sha achemfo muntientie efa industrialization fam wasi wo bayi wo bebuebue enwuma pii ama adasanya adwuma je wo medi o mampanyi mponie sha enwuma a wabiebie na wo befa wo mampanyi na dwatena so wo senkamfo sha tie Honorable Kennedy wo hene Agyapong wo tuonkra wo se asasi bia wo Ghana ha ye di pribi hyemu afifie wo agriculture fam wo beye ye wakunini yenye udenie wo ye bue yenye udemponie wo ye kinkon wono na eba abetena wo minor banwane so 2028 na wama aduane abusuwa maye na yenkokra yenkofri nemum afoforo beba betu afri wo sanse wose ya asase ne ya asase a ye niku ho ye de bibi hyefoma ebe fifi ye wokunini wo somfo wo do mo so tie won fidi dwuma mu nso wode abefo de beba ebeboa ma oman Ghana sika semagina na dwiri mproye kankan a ekoso no eto atwa ewo man mu hwe yempe we ne epede ne a won koso fam ni achievements a wonwa kasa pria pe ene doso me kasa me bobo a ade bechi asa ni achievements a waye na wogusu ye de pio she onwa ni bottom sika $3 million ene si cardio ene dialysis center e wo 37 military hospital na wasade cardio specialist doctors ekwa abrochire se won kotere won madihyiam na wonim se baakofobia obone ho ka $100 million omoye adoctors insia na wonim se akotiman SHS wonwa ni bottom sika na CEO adi siafobia womwani koye womo ya ewo Lebanon onwa na yi ni bottom sika $200 adi kofa wombaye Mabuna watua wom school fees efiri tete besi nne na ogusu tua ene do so share Emabunu 7,000 diko 8,000 na namon monyamfo Kennedy akompre ko wo hine Agyapong wo tuon kraso ama sabre wonya adwuma ye e wo man mu. Nanom ane dom moma yemfa ade ye nkyekire ye man no. Ye pa ye behunu ntina se ye kyekire boa wie a ne ade ano asata ho. Na de ade ne so da no se yamfa anto a ebefrato. Political achievements de bebre. A free afia pim ahenkun ni adiokun mienu 1992 wasoma buana manyokuo free titibesine eyenye udenie woye kenkom wodwen na manyokuo ho wodwen oman yi mu nipa ho entina sa fibia ye kotoa ba auto pickups at the check constituency bia we dia brosododo Nanum diadia wanuo muma yemfa manu niso she edom nananum achemfo mokai chama inti adoya wo yemano no na sika bocho ya wanu ankasa ne botom sika wode bua na manyokuo mintimi mobo ankai dum ni doso ye nkrasie na nei kronkron na na wakofu wukuma wafefo abrempon tutu ampamu srampan sachi obaako nkawasemu Sompa bremponwo wunia da jinsu wuna wudia fofi Afrika seguo wusu sikamen mo sawu da sie wisi ye beme na tuntum se yo je wurampon mirikisi yannompam wo wusu adoton sromum proye bemtwere bua wo hubu atudromu ye asiakata fei moni yo snasida o nyankwada da sie mu Dasie son dasie wisio dasie nyama dasie asabio dasie epiafo unkwaso ogunini ogatachie okumbrani okontomini diodu akwawo unkwaso nyankwada pia we are for Ken, we are for truth, justice for all.
Yo, enunti eye nsem kakra ya de egu eye apaso aba honorable Ken ena ye de abremu no be make sure say figures ni bi won mo de tudwa we need to correct them. Eye $6 million dollars eye University of 37 Military Hospital Cardio Center no enunti mo be hye nso e de amaya mo amunim ana mo hu nyema honorable Ken aye no ebi ena yede akire mu yekọ yanim no yede dodo na ebeden ebeba eroti mbehye ne nso ede amaye na yebehwe se yensabeka eye Tescon president owo University of Ghana school ponum na nsemo ekoso ewo University of Ghana enede ye you know otumi etwa ehunfuni ede akire yen yesi numbers a ekopie mu ewo sa dwumadi na se de enye ade wa kra enu nti ebehwe na yaye ede amamu na answer na no mame mfa eye me guest no enchiamo me guest sene ya meka ye no oyobi oye boga pa boga ebano sports amenemu kasei umpro eye team my friend Chelsea maka umpro eye club world cup na ekoso ewo United States of America sanctioned by FIFA we nye feature ball bi fellowship no women's fellowship team no o makodu finals who team na oye men's fellowship no ne nam he yes who team na oye men's fellowship no ana youth fellowship no ewo women's fellowship team no edru finals asanyame ya adom a obetumi afa cup no menemu kasei PSG ene eye Real Madrid asemo PSG a Real Madrid miensa na eye mese bia eye game bi na obi ball TV so na mhwe sa mhwe na no korandina na owusu adomako na numre se won hwe ball na me more information say oyire Nancy na ni age papa se ene dey 30 and I say 45 minutes the first half no Real Madrid at the form say team. Miensan a omuntu ente bakokra. Ti ebehwe so omudu finals na eja Chelsea ni Real Madrid shia so ya me hu ba bia because me support me ni nyina. But we dey ka Chelsea to me for akebe me de. Because Real Madrid wa bibia nti munya we ma Chelsea no mo so mo fan hye omo adaka mu kakra. Yensaka abrantie a ye frɛ no Prince Apia Dankwa ye Tescon or University of Ghana or president papa and office was sign University of Ghana local nooks president abante oteminka mama adwomo akwaba
boy
onwe there
oh I don't know the eye of
the nyamiasi only Prince Apia Dankwa
never try and Prince Apia Dankwa
one hour Tescon president University of Ghana yenko yenim ene de ya nyane tiese mo de dwumadie kese bi hyehyɛ so ewo sukupon no University of Ghana na in fact uko social media bebia eno ho asem na obia can say one of the most successful Tescom programs metise honorable Kennedy Agyapong ankasa kra to nenum se bebia wakobia no eye mo dwumadie yase ene wo mu se school for no ebaye papa na ansa na ye be komu no ma mimbi sase edie dwumadie na mode ehyehyɛ so na afi so etiri ben na eda so Ora Prince
hello
ote asem na mibisa ye no
me ba ta me so papa me da na matia watie fo no wa fo nyina
omo joso
omo cha ene2 ene omo ni nyina na anytime na many time correct to do what I say program no you say no University of Ghana no it was arranged by the School of Social Sciences.
Okay, and school nankasa
the Tescom program.
Okay, good.
Nemo na social sciences for ana activity share jumadi from Kota.
Wonderful.
Our 2025 Student Industry Conference. Na the career analysis team no the creative mind in a digital age, student professional identity. And so jumadi no na social sciences one. It's share program not Chapter. Natania Oka no is your social media. A BR a program you want them. Anytime you see a program you want them over University of Ghana, the biggest auditorium in University of Ghana, the city conference. City conference, you know, a little degree over 1,000 people and a far or more year conference on it. Now, over a brown and on Agyapong a buyer no, now I'll make a time. Students, any a bit more or more crano, or more students, but almost say on our work and Agyapong coming to the mobile program. And then you could see videos and pictures now trending now. The place was full and then choked at a nanny public in your baby and snap. Nini na honorable Kennedy Agyapong hot dog and ahofama school for any obia a woman in India. The program there it was a success. Na adia ba ko afa program no ho say obi bi try be say na e dey be na honorable Kennedy Agyapong na school for nyina peno aheno. So we team there that's na you can say industry conference. I mean I want to know obi or pragmatic leader obi or no ankasa etina bie enuma obi or no ankasa ewo ne enuma ase or ye wafada yo industry and so professor on that sociology department and professor Amandoya school no edita there ye kenipa mienu awobeboa amoma kasa share school for about industry na for and then he mentioned that Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, a very good leader. So it is not an association. Now, I'm getting academic. I mean, it was very effective. After any you put six flyers near try to be publicity. I mean, what students were calling and then asking yourself, we are not pressed on Honorable Kennedy Agyapong because we don't need to be a very busy person. And then people were expecting. And so any impact and accident, I'm sure since the many meeting expectation, I am sure by now everyone would also meet their expectations. And you will be telling me and I will tell University of Ghana.
Okay, what can suffer a year attendance no nipa by in fact for no a chogo no chese ampa a nipa e buy pa na mibisa say a nipa e buy no obetumi a confirm ya chese we mu eye wo mo school pon mu pe anase nkrofo a omo wo other areas omo te say honorable Ken beba nti omo so omo di ahohare e ba e ho ana.
And to tell you the data no over a auditorium what they are nyame no about 80% of one normal students or more a pool ever honorable. Nemum nipa bi mo hono ma mo wo odofon ko e mo honorable na me tiefo bebi so ebe join ya obi on sa oba no me de ne se no pe so hu honorable Ken of Agyapong.
Good.
What honorable Ken of Agyapong di what say mo bi edi enyuma. There was this woman after program we approach you na oye no so my sister go for board political things. Me better me honorable kata na me bisa me say take the way business you know. Me mare ne ni papa for e ka sai e no o ka say the entry oba you nyina ye say what is honorable Ken of Agyapong e back campus no no so o pa adwuma aye enu ntina o to ate wa ba ba no aba de he so honorable e be tia pe adwuma ma na so no di ni bi so kama me gidi say o mo be di hu adwuma kama yi ta na.
Okay, now say dwumadie bia e wo objectives bro ne be ka say were your expectations met?
Senior the time me as an individual, me as a local news president and then also a second president, from my perspective no me did say my expectations were met, and then thousand and me feel say and answer me watching be say senior na any year it to be war auditorium hono mo a senior na students will be extremely the president of the honorable Ken of Agyapong. Me did say obia expectations were met. The only America time say honorable Ken of Agyapong e buy no wa ma ameka time say ko dey mum no san go buy no the opportunity sample every student e be say wa promise school no say obema intensive slot at the dean of social sciences from every department there no a number of people on the provide na honorable Ken of Agyapong company ta you know when I say other part no na social sciences for opportunity of the man no invite me back such a wonderful program no a better part of what training a year or more on the intensive school one. And so I think that it was a very good experience honestly, and somehow and you know the be on a school for a be on on say that now you say honorable Ken of Agyapong you be and there you are no na ita wo ni bottom dada and what say am yehu akwan a ofa to pon pk akwan a ofa so o ton tatra some ya wo to be cap to arrangement yes speak yes now yes tatra. I mean it was so funny, it was encouraging, it was motivating enough. And you know maybe I'm a program no I impacted a lot of people. It has really impacted a lot of people, and so abo students because they say they go kapa na babo ho na babo mo nsem normal why here a tree touch fee. I think that a lot of people these are the things that people were actually expecting, and now would be happy to see because and then on me school ni school after school na your hotness a juma na me pese me ye and until no be a plan or the pastor or maybe building a juma. Okay, I know the Tiafa, or the Tiamastica about the book. Young I say, government sector not going to in fact would be a very used to the argument. And it's a winner leader, or the Tiafa, or the pastor, or the next star. I mean, I think that is the best thing. And when you forecast in the and you can second beyond, you know, the Belma, you never know. Now, that's your power, the pastor, you know, I think the only moment. So the experience was very, very crazy. The experience was very, very good. Honorable Ken of Agyapong. I mean, in some of carrying the man, I to be bold to take risks we should not let fear of the unknown keep you in your comfort zone. I mean, we are normal and students. We met our expectations as students.
Oh, okay. Yeah, to say, the Director General for the National Service Authority, Alex Jemfi, or Wabo Honorable Abaso say, Uba Ghana ha nipa bakwa or no inspire entrepreneurs no Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, and to wish him well, even though he comes from the other side of the political divide. So, Okasasio now.
Yes, I am a proper, and then Okasasio, you know, intentionally we decided to make that woman. And she, Minyanti, as I'm going to say, the action, the diary and the tribute. Now, I want to quote it well, vividly. As some of and it's Honorable Kennedy or Henry Agyapong is somebody who inspires all entrepreneurs in this country, even though he is from the other side of the political divide. I wish him well. And so the crowd can say, now or chair and your two for say, it will be Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, yes, or no, Director General MSS, Mr. Samojensi, or no, NDC, name of no obesity. Aka administration but Honorable Kennedy Agyapong or no or inflation Emma Obia or entrepreneur promoting and you know or return a war even though it's on kind of party and all the statement I was there and then it was clear. It was a clear message to all students and then everyone who was in the auditorium.
Okay, wonderful. Major Mwako, but 30 seconds. Man, who said students no do na de nyama no smas akata kata omo hene ni omo nim e de na ekoso
enche bia na yenya ntie ewo yenya ntie UGMC university no apom bia say tata to on by there are some few reported cases of coronavirus ewo campus and no management of the school at the Tata Babon says, young China, you're making sure that at least you're no smart. You're a boy who buy and you're making sure that you're this sanitizer, every day, and then you know, and until who say, my school for now, not no smart, and stress on the phone, man, you're young and you're a coronavirus, no, I found so, but a man of university, and until now, yeah, no smart, no, necessarily school for the good, no.
Okay, Prince. Say a quick one. What's your video no ye pa? Who say school for no be the on phones recordo and some now Honorable Ken Ekano. Dear Tina office some yes, sir.
Said on the time the program. I mean, yeah, we were all amazed. Program radio. Honestly, this is one of the best programs that me myself I have attended in my entire university 4 years of stay on campus. Because over they were honorable ACD cast and it was more or less like inspiration. Videos. I mean, currently that is what is trending on campus right now. And over University of Ghana with Oba auditorium people are carrying the message and then now it is even convincing. There are some people that at first no say, oh, honorable you or no Kenya, yes, you are both going to which can only have permanent over Kenya, or to be a program no, now what to be students, but when the bar honorable with the same my picture. I say, oh, come on, Sam, let's take a picture. I mean, so normal way students in crime, and then I think that is most of the reasons why not a true funny baby now. I mean, some of one of the trending news, honorable Kennedy upon a visitor, the social sciences, and we invite the 2025 student industry conference,
because me Electoral, I was our department who are Monsohia mobile and definitely I will ask questions on honorable Ninsem or the two John until almost record and there so much years and say
no they already knew the impact that Honorable Kencity Media can make as far as the students are concerned. And you know, even some of the psychology courses, you know, more we do psychology and other social sciences courses, you know, they are asked to write a report on what even Honorable Kencity Media came to say. I mean, about the industry and then how you can help yourself build your own industry. I mean, there is a report that they are supposed to submit to their class and then also do some presentations about it. And so it is really going to make a lot of impact. Students are writing reports about what they've learned from Honorable Kencity Media in terms of building your own industry.
Wonderful.
NASCO director, and also by, I think that the two of them, the combination was very, very good.
Okay.
Management did very well.
Okay.
Then Honorable Kencity Media delivered. Honestly, he did very, very well, extremely well. And then we got his message very clear.
You better say, Prince appear Danko. I'm appear Danko for no family show no. Mafa crowd, they are called Bushianum. Appear Danko Prince. University of Ghana. Omo Tescon president. And sign local Nooks president. School ponuma any kasa em se wa chechi mu yi panti na woni ho kra na me gidi se njeje mo de abrɛ no ade a wahu nia ekoso ewo University of Ghana Social Sciences Department Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong waye bida nti okasa obeye a yengina chini ode na no disem ekotu dwa ewo eho ebekọ ahoma no so sene ameka kire mu no Ablekuma North nsem na SCC no esi etumi ekona yehunia ekoso ewo sa empesoa ne so enti senya me share mobo no ye bo apin Ablekuma North empesoa no so na otwetwerofo penin omu secretary a owo constituency no mu no ene no atwetwe enkomo kakra ewo the seat so Honorable Frederick Green se uwa homa no so a otemi nka no mo adwo mo akwaba
minia blackberry mejo to pa na bibia boko
nyame adom bibia boko but wo waso e de me fi se waso ayehye papa then na ekoso Ablekuma North ever since the Electoral Commission eba ma ye te say ade a your friend will say ombe ye rerun there idea is not in their diary and I say in their books now suddenly in chechemu a omode ba ye omode call parliament a be pie Ghana for enim say miensa bi pe 3 polling stations pe na ensem ewo ho ntino so ombe ye rerun na sa polling stations miensen ye goda sorry ya Electoral Commission adane na no say instead of 3 no after say Asiedun Ketia the chairman of the NDC ehunahuna omo supu omo kakra no afede omo say not 3 biom 19 na sa 19 Electoral Commission ashe 11th July fiada say sa da no ne de beto aba no 19 polling stations no MPP Ablekuma North, are you going into this election say more call into the election so ahomba ben na moye
minia meda was the question here will be telling
metonka
I said me kasa I will change, you know, it's quite uncomfortable when you say over to me actually amame
ote wankasa okasa wo ho
yeah me tell of drama quite uncomfortable
ben o TV so on
yeah be me tell town na no paso
oh okay ene em say dum air condition kakra air conditioner no Washington yo saro ba ote me nka bi ofisi a
me tell on kapa me no nya me Kenya no papa to me very uncomfortable.
Okay. And ye behwe na ya sign afre obiom na ya hwe. Why? Enye sa yentumi ne ondi nkomo no nti fache ye. Odofo Honorable Frederick Green ye Ablekuma North MPP amanyokuo no omu secretary papa wo ho. Ana ye no atwetwe nkomo na ye gina adwenkyere efa 19 polling stations Electoral Commission si omadane si a almost say from 3 no afede ombe ye wo 19 polling stations after say the chairman of the NDC Johnson Asidu Nketia ohunahuna kakra say se pamo mu nyina no aye nkrofo nwa kakra say obi a wabeka say 3 polling stations na suddenly o de abetudwa say 19 polling stations no ade a nkrofo bibre eka ho nsem na ye hwe ne yi green mpacho ahoma no kakra fi
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Pacho, my uncle because I didn't say we go to our team,
okay. Nti send na make no ahombo aben na moye wo mpeso ano so a mode train 11th July rerun no.
Mini am fa ko nya wo so na me tia Ablekwanov ene Ablekwanov California ale MPP party no. O share ne atoye na ya na for us what you mean ka?
Yeah, metonka pa.
Hello?
Metonka Frederick.
Yes. And you know, Oceania Airport now for us, no, I am very uncomfortable for us because I say you really are, but I get from December, I mean, say up until now, young to me, and now so our Ablekwanov, and I come and tell you, you so a good because you can't even make a mamona, you just ever boy, no, Siano, in Kofobi, a chim. Afasho mukoto kumna moja opese omodi yenya omopese omodi ye na nini akwa kopani say enra party no the highest decision body neck through the general secretary every year press conference our your constituency now as someone ever told you say we are not going to be part of this illegality coming on Friday yen to be and fire who and Friday elections are ever yen to be fire who and and you will say 1 year because we believe say you win the abano. We believe say the the entire constituency follow or what to about aman and they should be now so it's like about Fufraba any east in some way I can go on ama and then yaponya and yet our position is clear. We are not going to take part in the 11th July elections in Ablekwanov.
Wow, a very worrying news. It's an say enkofo kan say na ye beye ne dia na empeso aso bia ye beto aba ewo no in the 2028 general elections no obia will take the law into his own hands. It's an say wo hwe a asofo ni mpanimfo a omo ka bia enkofo tie no wo nyina ye din ma monitor pa all the pastors especially omo ko lay omo hands e wo papa yi so say gbegbegbegbo be wini no they are quiet over what is happening in Ablekwanov. Until 2028 no so pass a president and a set for that election. Ablekwanov me gidi say in the next electoral cycle no senior mo call no 2024 no enkoye the same meboa.
Of course Mr. Mwakumi Kantro, overshare the way you can say easy, court, there's some two that can say police stations and I say constituencies back up for now. I cannot back there are 7 courts now 11 there about 4 and I see 4 now cannot court say munko na munko recollation na mun declare up until now. Ablekwanov bena akawo forward. And the court is some now waka to what it dano. Yako ye. Yada sorry ya. Yasi yako to about for 19. Na me say bisao. 3 no krana was a quality we na mo say we here enough security men. Who to be near 19 and the mobenya a who security men over 7,000 registered voters about to apano. Or more the mobenya security men. And the idea I said, well, do you want to say? On the same premise, so easy, Ako, Rasebedrim, Emma Wakasa, or not yet, I have 3 naka, and the ocean shall say, Yamaman of Bambo. At the same time, you know, 19 now, what the about Obasanjo eji about 2 police stations, F3 nimu, any 19 nimu kra.
Wow.
And all these 2 police stations are stronghold. And you know, baby sha, omo conjure 19 police stations no our hemfa. Because at the obedience say, ya colletia, ya starting one district, ya the call region, ya the call national, a big cry for collective police headquarters. Yes, I'm a can't crash. I ever do 3. 3 there was a got twice, Manosono, who said there be. Mother, sorry, I will say, you have got to above for 19. And you were clearly no, Yansana, 18, yes, so young as a better Jimmy and Santino, Abano, Cano, Pano, young Concoto. And we in Agyapong, we want to believe and share in the idea and the views of the National Party there. My uncle and Jesus young Concoto.
Oh, okay. Indeed, the people of MPP for what Agyapong North, no, who can studio say the hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Metonka.
Hello.
Hello. Metonka pass. Metonka. Good. Me say who person who see studio the seat show is to say MPP for what Agyapong North. You as the constituency secretary wo no wo catch o say 11th July Friday by anas Kamiyaka by election 19 polling stations na electoral commission and some control abani biom no MPP for mu yimu ho afri mu
we disassociate ourselves from this illegality and I find because that is the position of the party and that is what we stand by because we believe that your president, Ahmad Agyapong, Ababek Wasno. And the Alcosi, the Bogana for the Moite, Party now Mose Mopeno, Telia, Omoye, Yabamba Power Bio, and Power Beko, Power Beba, Na, the entire. Yet the young Cassie said, but Obia Nimia Ebesi. And still, and Omotan Naso. The Mufasa Moya Biano Moye, Nakamami Kabiamono, the same and Kayapa Sayana. I want to go, Miami, for me, police station, a collecting center, or Papa. Your boom Yankasa, a community was up for. All because, President, the then Vice President, a candidate, declared there. And this before every reason, or one would take the laws to their own. And then upon the enemy, the next day, Omura office, no more vandalizing, Omura, no more for street, Omura, the office,
okay, Frederick, Green, I am one, and as I am one say, and send me a cosunina, no, a year a sofu a kukudam. Any ahemfo akukudam a omo Ghana omo kan enkofotie no omo nyina ayedin e wo sasem wey when they know say sadde wey a recipe for disaster in the next election.
I'm shocked say omo to me kan want them na me no asofo assembly there me person me kan want them be but na me kan say Ghana for the etie Ghana for nia e hwe Ubet Aya, is the Akasa the letter about the car say anytime the best over Coletiano and this Tifono ever here to trust them. Because she's school. The box no one or she ho. Again, Omunya. And you know, clearly no, about no person or Mundaneno, and you come because from 1996, every year and this the end to be willing Agyapong of that. You say, the vote difference, no, about about 400 voters. And on that, the Mudinaso, and the category
You
about to end presidential elections, only by 1 vote.
Okay. All right. Green, what the major who's a was one but major na emrepemuno do aba studio near the incomo. Yeah, that's a papa. Okay, a year on for the Green. Oh, yeah, to 4 penny in the man Agyapong North MPP. ena yene no kasa ye no memra eye me guess so na asemo okay abrantie a ye frɛ no opon checheku edin mi gidi sɛ utie sɛ din ya na kyese obehun sɛ nye ohene bi din a na eye odihye bi obi a ne mu odu mensa kasa nipa yi ewo eye dwumadie so ene enumre yi menua mo adwomo akwaba
ya nya mejo so akra
won ye de
bibia dadin engo se yankopon ade ya bambamba de ya bedu eye oman kronkron Ghana mu obehwe na medi menkwe wo America bonten so ti ma bedu ho ide na achese ye de aseda na manyame na also welcoming me into this big studio and I say big platform. A platform I'm a follow pa.
Okay.
And the my friend Yagro na America wanted so I'm one me ma copy one North Dakota. Said the work no me ro ye kasa yi kakra. Me katwi no a de afrefra na che say ye ku animu ani sa. To hwe North Dakota ho no na me wona me nua no bebre wo ho no ma wo mo hwe me. It's about I think it's about yes, we are on about 80 the na say best 4 p.m. over there.
Okay.
Yeah, no 3 p.m. over there now. Wo mu nyina ahwe me ntino they can send for Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, Minnesota. Mo hwe me nyina no. Eye Team Ken. Eye mo sonfo pa opon checheku. Mena mabe pie the studios of Netu and also on the seat show. Edi flag bearer.
Yes, sir.
Abasobodi anam de bema. Where did you medie pa? Me nua no mo hwe pa na mo hwe how you put your questions, how you hold on this program now. And yeah, bibia just very encouraging and all that make us share when they say they koso di udumedia udi no na. Bibi pabi wo ho no mo na tu Oman FM Duma Modiama Osun Kokoko Amanyukuo no eso ani
that's right
eso ani and Tiblekes I was so sad that ye honorable Ken Duma dia wo de program yi ba ye na omo de hye ye ama ebo amanyukuo no ho Bible no and I said Daru no that's right Daru amobo no it's very encouraging and I want to commend you guys for doing this program.
That's yes, that's pa me production team omuti aye ya kese fan se wabo omu abaso no omu ana de be mom omu ye omu pulupulu mfidie no ewo behind the scenes na eja yenso ya be ye e de aboa nti production team we de na de ye free he de na je se e be fi akon na dollars su Donald Trump dollars no su obo production when ya je baba $1 yo eye obobo eye Dakota ne ho na wo ye former sports journalist e Ghana.
Yes.
Ansana wo ko amanoni.
Ansana mi be bu market ma kon de na me sports journalist ana me wo Great FM ti o si ahina owo Oman FM me ne no and also Netu no na me ne no ane wo ho no mo me ne memu an bebre nti gofo bebre ni mi kakra TV Africa na me ne omo ye omo Saturday sports shows na sefo yeah
still with the name Oponchechekunu
Oponchechekunu de unya boy ya pe na chese
na brofo na ya omutumi bo odin no
eno am de mom mbokra wo bebo
mbokra wo bebo
so Oponchecheku
Oponchecheku yo di Oponchecheku ya tese eye Dakota ho specifically no tese e kamia ye se Ghana ni bi o bia support honorable Ken e de enti na mo wo no mo so mu dendenden se munya ya anka delegates no ko mbeto aba eye honorable Ken na be ye kendifo e de ama MPP aban no na se MPP amanyoku no
sure minya se wo hwe honorable Ken akompreku Agyapong sa papa yi na nisuade hu a wo de magana chese ebro identity ase so it did not Dakota any Minnesota over the Midwest, you call the Midwest of US now. North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Illinois, Wisconsin, Indiana, and you afraid the Midwest. You won't feel America or no more. Now, over Ankeka, papa, Edbet na TV so, radio so, na o mine Edda Nakuma so no. Na just say yen so aye wo akwantu mu no. Yetimi ebe gina nachi echijinapa.
Good.
Ye me gina nachi echijinapa na ni swade hu no emre mu. Enu nti no eye me ameti ase me fa de to me ho say me nua no mu a me ne omo wo sa akwantu mu wono mo. Ye be keka ye ho ase. Say me busy on North Dakota.
Okay.
Na no mo nyina the Ghanaian community no. Makeka omo bomu a say ampo omo hwe yen.
Good.
Makeka omo bomu a me pese ye betimi begina honorable echi ginapa honorable Ken echi ginapa because nipa no ama ye hu se obetimi aye individually no waye na me tietie no wo hwe enuma wa biebie e dia ma krono even though say personal companies wa biebie but nipa do bebre over 7,000 workers under his shoes. And you know, such a person that's what say, or any swadi hubi. Say, or the bois or my Ghana. Na, ya walk went to more, Yakopie, a year the Midwest one of mono. Na, you see, to make a kind of boom. Yet to be better tie honorable. Share ideas. Me one North Dakota said they're making. Now, North Dakota, no, it's as big as Ghana. But, independent states no yenye even up to 1 million but ofre krono and as ofre the states no enpuntu a omutu honorable kabibi say or the cassava ebe ye ethanol no North Dakota omo de ebro pa ukọ asase yantam kakra omo do edi ye ethanol ya chese omo de two almost state no ye big ebro yeah that was na me nua ba ko ye adwuma wo mu na ebro fo kakra omo ndi enye consumable but omo de ye ethanol no na ethanol no boa North Dakota state okọ US North Dakota na ye the third highest producer of oil but oil no kwa bonu omo sheda enje hu sika te se ethanol na honorable ekano enti no yemu aye wo honom no you believe in his ideas you believe in his
and some na all kanu no moti hobby na munim boa sa ade no wo kan ethanol na wo kan se ye de banchi ne we be no ade a eboa Dakota state no
eboa Dakota state
na je se wakasa obedi o mampani a se mo bonachi do na otumi because wanya sa eniswade hu keke
sa eniswade hu nti no
good
che se eye bibia ye se ye nya ye tuwaka na yetimi eboa no ejin Dakotans for no there eye North and South Dakota or Minnesota Ghanaian community no we keka ma bomu a che se dey ye betimi abe support honorable with this 2028 agenda is in any so now inshallah mijidi honorable or yebi na yeso yebi wo achire mijidi say 2028 delegates mo hweme papa no obeye president with no option. That is what I want to tell you. Obeye president with no option me cheche mo a ekosi say papa no when they say what they okai bi kofita mu a what the man mechanic ne so on siesia you have no option say on siesia wo ka ne ma sana honorable me gidi say obedi on my kronkron Ghana so na obeye aboa on my no obeye with no option he got to do it either he do it or he doesn't and that is what I believe in that pragmatic leader Honorable Kennedy Agyapong Agyapong.
And I can Dakota for bro. You gotta do it.
He gotta do it.
You gotta do it.
Yes.
Now maybe so a question be say, Ushe Honorable Kennedy or in Japan. Any the American system. Someone can see as America, especially Dakota hono. I'm say one day I say me to me bana me di me ni be hwe nsem a okay. Na obi ti say Donald Trump. One cardinal thing and America for no gina so almost ankofa ne ba and I said even the first presidency of Donald Trump no because no more say or a business minded person. And Ghanaians are now also talking about Honorable Ken because you try a lawyer for you try omo campbell for be omano you try a military officers. People are saying say now we have that achedie in Honorable Kennedy Agyapong because he is a true politician, a long-standing politician, a successful businessman. Tinkrofo adwene say combining these two experience from Honorable Ken will be to me a very successful president. Only sa omo sa no ye adwene.
Absolutely. Me jitu mu pepepe. Engo say now the American president, which is Donald Trump, mfato ho. But me who say Honorable war upper hand ahead of Donald Trump. The America say, over Trump, he was just solely a businessman, and oba the political divide in the president. Honorable Ken Agyapong has been in the Ghana's August House from 2001 January until 2025 January, which is what 24 good years. Combining business and political and Ghana, you see how rough it is. Honorable Etimi, I had this thing lying line. Why political and then the business aspect of it. Why I successfully. Why successfully? And looking at Donald Trump and then Honorable's career path now, Honorable way upper ahead of Donald Trump.
So
it means Trump.
It means Adia Honorable Kennedy or DBT Trump. Trump any no. And say entrepreneurs.
That's right.
A successful businessman.
That's right.
But Honorable Ken has something that is beyond
Donald Trump,
which is the political
experience,
and which is also needed. Say, president, they say what political architecture. No,
that's right. What's here?
Now, be anchor sign contract to be short change Ghana.
That's right. And Honorable, out of this 24 years in the August House, no, you better say, Honorable, there Nakuma ABA was slow, but many are worship me, delegates are worship me, and no, Ebema would deign. What is it going to give you? What's the benefits are? Ubenya ewo nipa akoma ho. Se obema oshubo bi aba anaso odin Kenya bi ebe ba nipa mu na se ebe tumpon wo nipa brabo mu a. Enya no na yehwehwe.
Okay.
Ya hu omo botai. Obotai. So no oka na no de no na koma mu na nimu. Honorable bet na saying you see say what the passion or the passion or the omano who do and na kasa or the omano who do and delegate MPP for this is your chance. Man won't take it for granted. Man won't take Honorable Kennedy Agyapong for granted. And near my wabu boss so obey was so bar IT and now of course Silicon Valley, California. IT hub wankasa America. Yes, a generated juma and akwala kiti 14 years bet me anya juma wo America wanting so. Yes, obenya juma McDonald's Burger King nina obenya bi. I say no enkofo bo degree omunya. Honorable is saying say jobs. What creative be individually he has created over 7,000 jobs. I was say no emite we be away anymore obetimi create about 15,000 jobs individually. And how much more say what did the resources of Ghana ashen inside? And the delegates the assembly 88 yeah one North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, US na last minute bi ba has US na we are full in support of Honorable Ken Akumpreku Agyapong. It means so no two ways about that. The other camp is also trying so many fake things out there. I call it fake because there of course so maybe a chomuno. Me Honorable can say Yankee Akuma to yam. Was Yankee Akuma to yam. But Sakuma to yam not me kumamu de ayamia. It was injustice. That is what I saw. Oh, the chinchimwa you know.
Prepare your uncle.
Prepare your uncle. So, and this time around, delegates. That way, your momo power. It's your power. Make use of it. Honorable Ken Akumpreku. I hear not say. I said build the grassroots. I said build the grassroots.
Matisse Mose a year because of honorable ne Emrena Benti member be 1 minute now there are. Matisse more Dakota or especially America hono say because of the mindset of Papa Nekutenti say oh we need say Kim munyina more experiences ne more resources are more de America more de ba abe born chidom as a president of Ghana.
Absolutely, because yeah said you now working na me ensure sports journalist. Me when you know baby I want to walk into high positions. Not Dakota said the America say the third highest producer of oil in the US. Many anum bebre engineers ebi mu ye ewo nyuma bebre wo this oil field. Yes, omo nimdie wo oil sector no mu. Me agodzo na me ye adwuma wo oil field no mu. What you say? Enti no ye nyina ye si de ye betu waka abet tie honorable echi. Enti delegates minimum same time no ni echi bebre. The me koto same one say Mumma Honorable Ken Akumpreku Agyapong the chance. He will change it.
Okay.
He will change it.
Okay.
Single-handedly, so why this time around, obey more than that.
Okay.
Some of the man on obey Buamo. It's terrible, Minya. It's terrible. So who drive you your road so hard. Me drive makuma. Ba Akumpreku etu kwang. Oko haso te say me ya meti ase wonim de akọ eti papa no wote ase ya won passion bi ameme de kan sa no de kasa
exactly
passion he hates injustice he is for you delegate Papa Akumpreku Agyapong is for you. Go all out for him. I'm begging you guys, and we all will come and support. Damase.
Medase papa utie opon checheku kasa oka. Osi onyaya obeye no ye ka kire nia waye bida. And delegate so memma obi enhunehuna. Memma obi enhunehuna. Watin sempa no se enkrofo ye krado e wa manone especially America. Se honorable ebeye Frankatufo na so otumi ye president no so a ade a Ghana for akukuda momo manya nimde e wo all sectors of economy no na say nation building no omo de sa nimde no beba abeboa ama oman Ghana afa ne ntoma pa edi efra eruti eye mo amohwe yen ne de ese mo hwe yen papa enti ntia na meso medwo ani mini a oponjejeku na ye de abremu na makoso a eden achia ya ene Dakota fo nyina me ne me production team ye se ye chia mu nyina ba bia wo hye wo Dakota bia dan ko ma me ne justice ene ejando ene elike mo ye ba na mo de ye wura Dakota corners ni bi oponjejeku nyeza
sabe pepe eye Bismarck 42 Bismarck Ghanaian Fargo and then Dickinson Minot yeah Williston Williston na oil na nkasa ewo nkasa pa oh yeah oba na
ma video na ma show no so
that's right omunyina hwe and Ghanaian community no catch on abo say ekuna wo kono yeta nachi solidly behind him and we are coming purposely for him.
Okay.
It won't cost our uncle and Kunenim. 2022, we are all connected.
2022,
2028,
we are all connected. I'm the Papa yes. 2028, we are all connected, including the Dakotans. Omunina, intino, Abrantie, Oponcheku, and Eneno Achuche and Komono. Memma, the parliamentary correspondent for Pure Decade. Media no so abe so dwumadie no near the parliament and komono ayeden de abremu na answer na meko break no mamen kan messages ni kakra mfa mama anochi Abankwa Richmond or say I am connected utie anochi Abankwa Richmond or say I am connected and have so Albert appear or say the whole country Ghana is connected. Oh, Monica Kwedu or say good evening, how are you? Nyame Adom Monica ye ho ye papa mjidi say also ho ye or say no can no vote. Mamenda ne me ho simanje aboafo nkato me ba na eye adomaso atoaso. Yo, adeshima mi sama makwa babium the seed show na money egusu ewo na 2 TV mudishie musumfo the flag bearer era meti adwemu baby ayedui yebekọ mrahye bedwem na de ho nsem no abremo na ansana no mame nkamfo mpanifo na se ndwumeku a omobo ye chidoma yetumi di dwumadie we the seed show abremo juada ne ukuada bia meka mo amunim se Awos Unisex Boutique company we our hope for generations and I just say omo nepa enti na omo da so CD as a company no you can Awos Unisex Boutique am gidi say munim say leather products ope bag ope empaboa ope belt ene ne keke ka ho a ade a obenya papa no Awos Unisex Boutique omo aso ne maka kire mo mesan aka biom mesan aka no credit a yebeka say about 17-18 years no obi ato slippers every Awos Unisex Boutique ne ma ene ne nananom aba wo mo hye enye leather pro da bi nka ye nka ho asem enu nti wo pe leather products papa de aye wo ho a na say afa wo ho a o pa Awos Unisex Boutique na je say wo call the wrong place enu nti wo be hye ne nso de amam na afa so ye polo shirt papa aba edwaso a memei especially omo body omo sha fata omo ni nyina omo to Awos Unisex Boutique khaki trousers ene khaki knickers papa ade a okọ ma so ya unsa ebeka on betumi from 0244 649 379 0244 649 379 obetumi enya omo tesano behind the police depot uko tesano behind the police depot unsabeka and after airport terminal 3 departure C opposite Sandra Lounge unsabeka Awos Unisex boutique and after Jowulu opposite the First Atlantic Bank and ashiashi heya omone 2 guys supermarket and a dan kronuma ene IPMC ewo enhwani mu enoti tumirika ko Awos Unisex boutique na after Franco Trading Enterprise be a ubenya phone papa free Nokia Samsung any iPhone papa abadwamando okohwa unsa ebeka bi omo CCTV camera new technology omo de aba no also fa ho ekojimna nya security papa de ma office de ma car de ama oye ufie na also ho ne eko smart TVs branded Franco air condition microwave blender any washing machine any fridges akese nyina unsa abeken bi wo Franco Trading Enterprise product no quality nanso ne bo no form papa from 0246 422 338 0246 422 338 and 0555 939311 oye jumaku na wo hwe se also opese obeboa the seat show obetumi afre na 2 and say Oman FM na oni mpenifo adi enkobo Franco Trading Enterprise still phone papa if you minsa akan maame fefefe princess apia dankwa me fe na doma ono na parliamentary correspondent edema jumeku from Pure Decade Media or the parliament in some yesi enumri in some bia pie free brashe bedwom nti obetwa ehunfoni de amaya adoma boko de
we flag bearer now so e
de nyamiase
we dey mesuma connected do
why connected niaye je you have no option than to get connected.
Oh, there be my option, but my option is my connected.
Why connected?
My connected.
Wow.
Fully 100%.
Wow. Is a fatal pa connection no why connected no. It's so beautiful. Afa and do you honor say ose onye connected na je say ne wala. Okay boy, am na she bedwam ade na asi o ma to twede. Ana u be say anko mu to twede bo ma nyanto.
Me den chia kese de free Ghana mrashe bedwafie e de bre ahwefo ni etiefo nyina mo hwe me won na 2 TV so. Any da ye call mrashe bedwamu na osahin minority leader dom kuma omobano dani no emreso yes ye question time no na trade minister Mami Elizabeth Ofosu ejare ebepie mu mrashe bedwam so be yi nsem bisa bia no amrashe bedwafo no abobo ano a de fa ni trade industry no na we na osahin emreso dru se onu na betimi ebusa first question na ye agent question no flag bearer wo come rashe bedwam a ye dispatch box no adaka na esi ho no ma say leadership and I say ministers eba rashe bedwam be answer question na e ho na omugina answer questions and I say make statements no we na osahin ebo pin dispatch box no ekoko gina wo so okwa bisa ni agent question na or to amani the trade minister Mami Elizabeth Ofosu ejare na we no ko gina box no wa pena dom kase ba no dani onu munyamfo mahama yariga so original was say na question keka wo ba be bisa no ana wa bo pin digital box hono na akwa gina akwa bisa mentwe ma ho na osahin ase wa ye ohun se ase mrashe bedwam hanum se no wo pese ye ma obaako ana odimienu ana se miensa de aka ho nti ni a wo pe ana wo ye wo ho nti we de mentwe ma okora nti we ma de akasakasa kakra eni yiano kakra bi ade ba ye onimunyafo mahama yariga eni osahin Alexander afenyo markintem.
Wow. Okay, production moment yanko hwe kakra ni esi parliament no chaos in parliament yankonko hwe kakra na
the ministry intends to ensure that this policy translates into value addition Honorable Minority Leader.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Hold it. Let's hear the Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, you are setting a precedent.
Once he's insisting.
You are setting a precedent.
Once he's insisting.
Can you do and somebody be is not good for public consumption.
Have the Minority Leader show us which standing order he stands on to ask questions from the dispatch table. Which standing order? Because our standing orders are clear. At question time, the Speaker shall call successively each member in whose name a question stands on the order paper. The member shall rise and ask the question that stands in the name of the member on the order paper. Mr. Speaker, you should show me the basis for he always wanting to go and ask his questions from there, when every other member, including myself, I stand here to ask questions. If he should go to the dispatch box to ask a question, if I have follow-up questions, will I also go to the dispatch box to ask a follow-up questions? Mr. Speaker, we cannot allow this. This is not the practice. I have been in this house for so many years. I have seen leaders. I have seen minority leaders. This is the first time I see a minority leader wanting to ask questions from the dispatch box. You've been here with us for all these years. You tell me, name one minority leader that stood at the dispatch box to ask questions. One. Name one, Mr. Speaker. Name just one, so that I'll be satisfied and I'll sit. Name one minority leader who will go to the dispatch box to ask questions. Why? Why are we overindulging him? As for today, it will not happen, Mr. Speaker. He will not go to the dispatch box to ask questions. He will stand where he is and he will ask the question and the minister will answer the questions. It is only the minister who can go to the dispatch box to answer the question. Those are the rules. And that has been the tradition and the practice of this house. Every day he draws attention to tradition and practice. He should also go by the traditions and the practice of this house. You will not.
The ministry intends to ensure that this policy translates into value addition.
Honorable Minority Leader.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Hold it. Let's hear the Majority Leader.
Near see chaos see or Parliament no na yatwa kakra de achem ne aka ne de say near see wo ho no enyefe utie kasa na omototoma ho na ebi enye kra enti na ye be hye ne so kakra ye fe say ebetumi ye de betumi de abremu no na ye de ebremu no adoma wo hwe senia eye nsemu etia na je say kakra enia ekoso pa de kasi ye use di akire ahwefo a
nke ya de ntwa yi enu kra chi krampo no eye deputy minority chief whip eye onumunyam ni Habib yes so any first deputy speaker eye Ora Bernard Ahiafo onumunyam for Bernard Ahiafo so enu akire na eye first deputy speaker eye senka or make ruling na bia adwebrew aba ama yetimi ato aso no menti me ho asibi nsusu esi wo one first deputy minority whip ayon munyam for Habib intem krama no krama ma ye call 2 hours suspension
mo breaki parliament proceedings
for 2
no
hours
because of honorable Habib any first deputy speaker honorable Bernard Ahiafo intem no krama ye ko suspension be 2 hours asa na yes ababiem teacher say ni see parliament nje kra
na ano de
yo se sadia ma me pese ahwefo ehwe ne a wo kan omudi omani edi ekire ye honorable Habib wa clash with first deputy speaker yanko timra.
I have not given any ruling to be challenged. Honourable members, with all due respect, I have my own view on the use of the dispatch box.
As the presiding speaker, the first deputy speaker of the 9th Parliament of the Republic of Ghana did rule that we on this side can use this dispatch box, it belongs to us. I don't know why we should continue to talk about
Honorable
it.
Habib,
so, Mr. Speaker, let him ask the question and we continue.
Honorable Habib, this is a house of record. Can you give me the date that I made that ruling? Honorable Habib, honorable members, order. Can you give me the date that I delivered that ruling? If you are unable to do so, be in the House of Record, withdraw the statement that I have delivered ruling that the minority can use the dispatch box.
Mr. Speaker, with respect, I am, for the fact that I cannot give you the exact date, does not mean I should withdraw my statement. And I'm not going to withdraw my statement because I did not say anything to offend our rules. So I am not going to withdraw it. If that was not a ruling.
If you wouldn't mind, I can give you time to produce a copy of my ruling. And if you are unable to do so, we invoke the rules.
Now, Mr. Speaker, I'm an elected member of this House. I cannot be threatened. I didn't come here by accident. I was elected here. So if I make an application, I shouldn't be threatened that rules will be provoked or will be invoked on me. The most important thing is that if that was not a ruling, I take that back. But you were the one presiding when that incident happened. And then you allow him to ask the question.
Honourable members, I will suspend sitting for 5 minutes and have a meeting with the leadership of the House. Sitting is accordingly suspended. I have not given any ruling to be challenged. Honourable members.
Yeah. Honorable Ahianfo, look at the woman on my date near the other woman and I'm no mass was what date they go with him. And then you are threatening. Senior Honorable Habib Bekano. He's an elected member of parliament. It won't mean for Mupo majority now Monyano and Fenuna will be as I thought to say, Anka my majority for this is an opportunity to prove to Ghanaians say your majority now would the year a dear I be bow my Ghana. Now ye majority see the Hunahuna and Crawford. Eka Makasa Boashom yem like a year and penny for Asha say or parliament. No. I thought say they had the clearest of opportunities to prove to Ghanaians say unya majority, absolute majority now, ube to me the year Nepa at the Amagana. Nemo much say unya friends the majority now, would they to me the ye judges if you ho, to me the ye CJ if you ho, to me the Hunahuna, your colleague parliamentarian. Young call the next point no so.
Ye koye nim ewo mrahebedwam honoma no oba mrahebedwam a energy committee no ene esemtrofo eye journalist a ye wo mrahebedwam eye press conference bi omuni ye hia twetwe nkomo no na ye deputy ranking member on the energy committee ye onumunyamfo Collins Adomako Mensa ene esemtrofo didi nkomo edefa eban akoma oil oil and gas discoveries some radio Mahama President John Dramani Mahama edebon ho asafo hin se omoba ye ana eban akoma oil and gas discoveries no omatimi apa ho to match se omudi sika kese edebrega na for na we na minority omwo energy committee deputy ranking enumunyamfo Collins Adomako Mensa ene da no samre ya oni mrahebedwam semtrofo ewo mrahebedwam twetwe nkomo no opa ho to ma na se oda na di se sa eban akoma oil no ade a pass administration omampani dada na nadodanko akufo-addo na penso ana sa oil and gas discovery no eba ya chese ehase ye adwuma nti mema NDC government a omo wosu sesi ano omo fa mo ho asafo hin na se obi ehye adwuma die bi ase na oba na obeto so a wo so o mani due credit wo so o mani mo embeji nta wani ase bi se sa eban akoma oil and gas discoveries no ade a pass administration o mampeni dada na dodanko akufo-addo ona ehye ase se odi mu dwuma
na because as we me kai say satam no na mini ha ba me na me di medjuma o be for me kai say asem we be told I think 2019 or so and yes and 2019 May exactly and me kra me the me show ema yenum say aban ema yeti ase say sa oil discovery no I think there were about 7 or so
yes
and a ban akoma oil discovery me kai pa this name me kai in this waba na say aban dada no ahye bibia se na wo to aso a na office say ye yare refer as Ghanaians intino wo tumfo to de agu yanim te senia ye Mahama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na abeye bibi sronko suddenly and na oil discovery na ba and na say be ebe bo o man Ghana. What is this?
The date ne evidence by say by date ko May 2019.
So I'm right. Yes, I'm right. Okay, you call the next story. So.
Yo, yako yanimuno, Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, Mami Elizabeth Ofuswe Jare, ebe PM mrashebedwa mo bra, tutu no, mrashebedwa for no, question time, na bra obejina adaka mu no, uko Kumasi a, mrashebedwa ni a, ho no mu no, nsembisa bitu nanim fa 1D 1F. Is a seminar bra trade minister no or the two just as I'm ready 1D 1F near the yetrum.
Okay. Is it 1D 1F 1 district 140 now a binder down the buy as a over 160,000 jobs no. A bind we say no the buy to a.
Yes, it has been cancelled. No na it say a trade minister muse a 24-hour economy policy na NDC government President John Dramani Mahama epa ho toma endi na wotwe mienu krampo no enumu no omo be make incentives anase omo be biebie factories ni ade ebema omo susu se no kra be ma edisika ebeba esen 1D 1F na abandada no the buy some 1D 1F ni de yetwam eni ho no mu bi
yo enti odofo wutie 1 district 1 factory na His Excellency Nana Danko akufo-addo e de buy a e create nyuma no aban we buy o say ni 24 hours economy ntino watwa ba kunum. If it makes sense to you na say wo say wo de enye hwe because we NDC a ene wala ye gogo tie John Mahama His Excellency cancels 1 district 1 factory nemra.
Mr. Speaker, I want to draw my colleagues' kind attention to the fact that as of now, there is no policy as 1D, 1F. I thank you. But in the absence of 1D, 1F, the ministry is into agro-processing parks. And so if you listen to the 24-hour economy launch, the 24-hour economy is the new thing on the block, the game changer. That which seeks to make Ghana very vibrant, irrespective of the minute of the hour, the time of the day. And we are doing agro parks. And these agro parks, which seeks to be a great game changer, especially in the agro processing zones, are being worked on to ensure that we are able to produce more around the clock for import substitution and for export, for foreign exchange earning, and more importantly, to create jobs for our team youth. I thank you very much. Mr. Speaker, I want to draw my colleagues' kind attention.
Yo, for Nidinkra to say Elizabeth Ofusu Ejare, if I'm right, Minister for
Trade, Agribusiness
and Industry. Yeah, and all my atias say, Oman Penning, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was say 1 district 1 factory no yechum because of the 24-hour economy. Aba na things will unfold. Ye nyina ye ha ehun nsem no ye de bebremu. Adoma
Emreninti ye de ba kope ebeka ho na yetimi akoye ni.
Ye de ya.
Woko okan kwe Central omumra shebedwani onimunyamfo Patrick ya oboama
why then
samre oni mrashebedwam oni semchofo ewo ho edidi nkomo edifa LGBT
asemo ba LGBT
samre de nhwemudie bi ekoso wo United Nations Human Rights Council awabra omode nkrata bi gu ho a omode etoso aba edifa renewal of the mandate of independent experts on protection against violence and discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity. Zabra omkopie ho no no na chese ni nyina afa LGBT sense mo person renew na omuhemra bi ebetimi abo obi hu ban se wote o se ye wo mi oba but me hwese ne amisi behave na me se jama me ye bema aha emra bi bebo hu ban a chese ona obetimi aye obi bia aha na no omukohia ya
proud to me ka se me pese me ye kraman na
ya yo kraman aha nti the council's 59th session na call so Monday ya 7 July no at bra omo koto aba no
council no Ghana ka ho bi okay nti omo ko aba
ya koto aba no 29 member states vote in favor say yenye renewal of the mandate no sanso na embo mo ho ban sanso na 15 countries so etutia ye say enya dia ehu hia na ewiase no ye wo oba ne bema ye no free wa ye ni bibia na flag bearer eniema onimunya for Patrick Yabo ama oni nsemcho for etwetwe nkomo ne say Ghana yankoto aba ne bi
adan omaje
Ghana any countries be mienu nti Ghana ka ho amiensa aba no yankwa nkoto bi
send sentia sedien
ensusu enunti no onimunya for Patrick Yabo ama say openchiremu nti obe file question invite foreign affairs minister Samo Okujeto Ablakwa embechiremu ni nti a Ghana ye jijire mu dindindin se LGBT no mra no anti LGBT bill no family values bill no ye be pass a che se oba ni oba bema ne bema nipa wa ye ne ho kraman wa ye ne ho dua ne ade ni nya yade ye nso emra so se nke ye betimi akọ ne yetimi akokan ya adwen edifa voting hu ama ewiase afana nyina hu se eyade a yeti asa de Ghana ye ntimi ankobi enti osi obe file question ama foreign affairs minister ba bechem ebia na nchiremu bi wo ho ntina Ghana ye ntimi ankopiem
because ebia na UN kura age ye vote no every year 17 ebia Ghana yankoto bi
ebi sukura na plane no full or science
ntimi andru ho ye rep no be kwa koto aba ne bi no wandru ho ntemtira ana se bia ya je yen efeni say we no every year nsem na in fact me understanding kakra ne say nsemo aye kan reasons aye ma nyina say enye mu bia na emum ekoba say Ghana na decide say ye de ye nkyere ya adwene wo LGBTQI1 no wa
KKK++.
Indirectly no you are telling the whole world say ofua so because ye nyina ye nyini no ye tin nsem bia na ye ka say silence means what?
Consent.
Utie me silence means what?
Consent.
Why ye din ye fa asemo na kyere say ade a ofua so enti me de say honorable Patrick Yabo ama say obema finance foreign affairs minister aba no wa betre ni enti a Ghana yanto aba no ebi
ni tumi a odi gina so ni say oba mrahye bedwama foreign affairs committee no member
okay so all right enti production mo yetie honorable Patrick Boama na yemra
who were promised as a country by the government of the day that they were not going to support that activity. So we expected that Ghana should have taken a firm position on that. And I was a bit surprised to have seen that Ghana abstained. So we'll be asking the Minister of Foreign Affairs and representatives of government as to why Ghana abstained. I intend filing a question to understand the basis of the abstinence. We've been non-aligned on particular foreign policy matters. There's not a foreign policy matter. There's a cultural issue, value issue, constitutional issue, things that are alien to our culture and our well-being. And if you read our constitution, our cultural values are part of our constitutional establishment or provisions. So we thought the government, having been very firm, loud during the campaigns, ought to have sent the right message to Ghanaians that yes, we campaigned that we're not going to accept those tendencies, and that when we get the opportunity to be in government, we are going to ensure. So it was a clear opportunity for government to demonstrate to the world her position on this very important matter. We were promised as a country by the government of the day that they were not going to support that activity. So we expected that Ghana should have taken a firm position on that. And I was a bit surprised to have seen that Ghana abstained. So we'll be asking the Minister of Foreign Affairs and representatives of government as to why Ghana abstained. I intend filing a question to understand the basis of the abstinence. We've been non-aligned on particular foreign policy matters. There's not a foreign policy matter. There's a cultural issue, value issue, constitutional issue, things that are alien to our culture and our well-being. And if you read our constitution, our cultural values are part of our constitutional establishment or provisions. So we thought the government, having been very firm, loud during the campaigns, ought to have sent the right message to Ghanaians that yes, we campaign that we're not going to accept those tendencies, and that when we get the opportunity to be in government, we are going to ensure. So it was a clear opportunity for government to demonstrate to the world her position on this very important matter. Who were promised.
Yo, onumnyamfo Patrick ya oboama a oye mrahye bedwani edema omanfo omwo Okankwe Central mpeswa no so oye member of the Foreign Affairs Committee inti se obisa sa ensem na so o express sa concerns na odi se obeye sa nti but like I said, I am a bit disappointed until say Minister for Foreign Affairs, Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, Eddie Inchechemu eto asum but I think the international relations and diplomacy experts no the Omarian Omaso Ompeso Mutie reasons in tia Ghana yankwa nkoto
say me pese me tie anu yie a onmunya for Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa de be ma ye ntia Ghana ye sha se ye ku LGBT anti tokwanye ne so edru say ke betimi di ekokromoti anase bia yes or no bi akwakọ kire ya adwenu ye ntimi anko ti enya ye hwe anim say we dey me sure say be urgent question ti animanimu ya so file ya
most especially when aban way omowo opposition some 6-7 months ago the issues of let me say it trumu issue ibaye omukaya magana fo ni asofo adwene ye omo se omo de omunyanya tumi na yes me production semento sebi na yo sebi se LGBTQ ye ende ye kan ye nkan sebi ba ye de battery mu de a sebi yo yate enunti ma asofo nyina adwene ye omo se aban we de oba o ye soro abofo ma LGBTQ wine ni de obetwamu tin ton opportunity ni ba ye no ye mampani ene asem o ka kire ni se saa de no de sese yetumi ekire ye omanfo no momu wo suku na omu enhu se Ghana de say ni you have the opportunity afede wa no asesa because he believes say Ghana for ye yare refre sa asem we ya kan se papa yi atro e wo ni book mu ni book ono ankasa tro my first school dita say ni problem ba ko as nipa dasani ene say ontumi take decision ontumi nsigina ye ontumi ngina ne naso and take decision ena papa yi atumi aka sa asem we akire otro book no no bia amfa etu onsi ni ti so otumi aka asem wa komam no ene pie wo ano so wa ka kire still yesterday yesi yentie ene ne this is the opportunity anka Ghana wo ye betumi ayeden ye betumi da kire omanfo ana say the NDC party na omo wo opposition omo ye dede aba ban mu no anka omo betumi da kire Ghana for say eye ewiase afo na nyina ekwakoto aba wo saa LGBTQ wine yesu ekoto say da bi ye makwan emma saa nyema no eni hini ewo wiase nenso to mama his excellency oni na ban aye o madwene say omo de omo mpe problem intino they abstain sene ayaka no Patribo ama ninsemo o aka no ye behwe say foreign affairs minister ede inchechemu no ebeko na ye nyina ya TB em say adoma ede eho amanebo no ebebre yan ewo fia no ye da se popoba da se bre no aye bia ne sa wo de mo fa nchemi mentumi amie lines ne entem ntumi gidi say mu dodo na afi say na mimbie mu fa nchemi papa ena emre be ma ye di dwumedie no asi mi fa nche akese pa emma me constituency chairman na chei me chia papa any the good people of the great trouble constituencies ni ititiri ene yen coordinators yen electoral area coordinators I just say ene numre mate say o hwe yen eno nti memawo adwo popopopa mo a mo hwe yen
MP so ye chia o
ayo mo a mo hwe yen YouTube Ebenezer Eben ono dey say there be din no can no vote or say everybody should get connected with Ken eno nti Ebenezer or say mankanya bibi ebeye no eno nti ye be hye no so mo a mo dey messages ni by mo mo hwe yen ye Dakota for US for Ghana for ni baby am wo bia wo hwe yen enumre ye da se papa da wo brase ene ahokeka da mo ase na nyame ya adom adwoada yasan ahia me production team hallelujah 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 mo dey share the flag bearer makram